guys, Lexie here, and today I'm coming at you with some very bad lighting. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting situation down here where I do my makeup. Everything just like blurs out really bad when I turn on the overhead lights and I look very washed out, but then if I turn on these lights, it looks nice, but like I come in so that you can actually like see what I'm doing on my face, and then like you just can't see it anymore because I'm too washed out. I'm just too pale for this lighting. So today I'm going to do a simple tutorial. It'll probably take like 6 minutes. And I'll be using the L.A Colors Shadow by Number palette called the Big Bang. I don't know why I had a tongue twister there. Reading is not hard, I promise. So yeah. So they have something on the back that basically using the numbers, because each thing has a number, hence why it's called Shadow by Number. They're trying to make like a smoky eye, and that's not how I roll, so I'm just going to do my own thing. You can follow along. You can get this palette for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I believe they do sell it at Big Lots as well. I know you can get it off of their website for like $1 and then a couple bucks for shipping. Let's see if they're worth it. So I'm going to swatch each shade. They don't really have names for their shades. So first thing I'm noticing is very powdery, but I do see pigment. Here is number 1. It's just a very creamy white shade. It basically blends in with my skin, so you're not going to see that one. Number 2, a very a neutral brown. You can probably use this for any skin tone and be fine. And then number 3, ooh, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a foiled pink. That is so beautiful. And then number 4 is a very, very dark brown. I really like number 3, not gonna lie. Number 3 is probably going to be my favorite and the only reason I use this palette. Yeah, the things, they're just very loose, why am I struggling with words? They are very powdery. There we go. Okay, so today I hope my makeup actually shows up on my face if I stay back here and out of the wash light. So I'm going to take the number 1, which is the creamy shade, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. I'm actually going to use a mirror so I can get closer on this. I'm just putting that over both eyelids. Okay. Now going into number 2, right here, that brown that I said could use basically for anything. I'm going to tap it off because like I said it was very powdery. I'm going to go ahead and blend that into my crease. Just use very light strokes. This stuff is kind of hard to blend, but it is a very natural brown that is very easy to use. So, oh, I'm totally covering my face, aren't I? Did not mean to do that. Alright, so you can see it definitely has a definition there, so that's what I'm going for. Me having big eyes, I always try to look for definition instead of smoky eyes because it makes my eyes seem a lot smaller, but still opens them up and makes me like not look tired. Because I find that a lot of tutorials that try to make your eyes look smaller always make your eyes look so tired. Like they'll outline your eye in like a really dark color and then your eyes just look so dead, and I'm like, I don't want my eyes to look dead, you know? So as you can see, I smoothed it into both my creases. I took it pretty high up on the brow bone, but that's usually how I do because like I said, my eyes are so big. That's about it. Going into number 4, which is this like, it's not matte. That shade was matte, by the way. It's a shimmery brown, very dark brown. I'm going to start at my outer crease, the outer corner, and I'm going to blend it into the crease a little bit and down towards the lash line. Just really filling in that outer corner. So I guess it kind of looks like a smoky eye, but trust me, when I get to that pink shade, things are going to change. So doing the same over here. I wish the lights didn't wash me out so you could see this better. But this is like the best lighting situation that I can do. This one you can actually see the color. Like I already filmed this tutorial once, and I was using my overhead lights and you couldn't see like anything. So I'm gonna wipe off my brush because I've been dealing with a lot of dark colors, and then I'm gonna go into the pink that is washing out right now, the foiled pink shade. And I'm going to put that starting at the inner corners and blending it into the middle of my crease. So it really adds up like pop, you know? And I'm going to build that up until it's pretty pigmented. Or at least try to make it pigmented. Yeah, you can see that. It's like shimmering a little bit. See, does anybody know a good editing software that you can use and is easy to use on an Android that is an LG? I think it's called a V10, LG V10, something like that. Because today I spent like an hour trying to find an editing software, editing a video I have coming up later this week, and I could not do it. Okay, there's a sad thing about this foiled eyeshadow. With the brush, yeah, you get a lot of sparkle going onto your lid, but I'm not really getting a lot of the color. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my finger in there, because usually when you use your finger, you get a lot more pigment onto your skin. So, oh yes. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Here. Yeah, you can see that. And that's what I do. Okay, going into a flat liner brush, I'm going to go into the number 2 that we've been working with right here. And then I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line, just below the lashes. Okay, that is not working very well. I have no idea why that's not wanting to work for me. Okay, yeah, that went on now. So, a lot of tutorials for smaller eyes, like I said, they outline you in like a very dark color. I just like a little bit on my lower lash line because it gives me doe eyes, which is kind of cute. But it also, you know, defines it to the point where it makes it just a little bit smaller. But doesn't it make you look a little tired? Like, I look tired now. I don't understand. I'm going to smudge that out with my finger, because that's just what I always do. Alright. I like this lighting now. I'm getting used to it. You can actually see the colors, and that was my biggest point. So, now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Ink Intense eyeliner. I'm going to create a very simple... Oh wait, I'm going to try to do it in here, so you can see how I do my stuff. Okay, no, this is not working. So I want a little wing. Can you see the little wing? I just want a baby one. So basically it just pulls everything together. Winged eyeliner was so hard for me until I did that e.l.f. tutorial. When I started using this, I was like, oh my god, there's an actual eyeliner pen out there that makes me be like really good at doing wings, because I've been doing wings every day since. Like today, okay, I'm not doing a real wing, I'm just kind of like outlining everything, but I've been doing some killer wings, and let me tell you, this is legit. I recommend this. $3, get it as soon as you can. Get it. Especially if you struggle with eyeliner, because it makes everything like super easy. Okay, now that this is the end of my eye makeup, I'm going to finish up my makeup putting on illuminating powder from Ulta, Yellow Diamond. I'm going to sprinkle that on my cheeks. Not sprinkle it. What am I saying? I'm going to put that on my cheeks. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that with my finger, put it on my inner corner. Then I'm going to put on some setting spray. I'm going to go ahead and take my e.l.f. mascara. Go ahead and line them. Put it on my eyelashes. I do not understand why it's so hard to talk. Okay, yes I do. It's because I have ADHD and everything gets jumbled in my mind and just doesn't make it to my lips in the same form. So I get a lot of like brain farts and stuff like that. But it's like so much worse when I'm in front of a camera, and I have no idea why. It might be because of being nervous or something, but I don't know. But I don't like it. So while my cheeks are still a little bit damp, I'm gonna go back over with that highlighter because I really, really like the glow. And spruce up the hair a little bit. And there you go. That is the tutorial using the LA Colors Shadow by Number in the Big Bang. Here's what I'm going to say about the palette. If you're looking for a very nice foiled eyeshadow, I would definitely get this for the buck that it is because of that pink. That pink is perfect. It is beautiful. You can't really tell the pigmentation because it's really light, but it really did put like a real good pop. I just really got mascara on me. It put a real good pop on my eyes, and I really enjoyed that. The other thing I would probably say this palette would be worth it for is the number 2 shade, because it is just such a world-usable brown. Like, everybody can use this brown to either as a transition shade or just to shadow yourself in if you're fair like me. If you're more pigmented, you can use that as a transition shade so that you can like really build on colors on top of it if you're going for a darker look. So that's what I would say about this. About number 4, I would not say that this palette is worth it for number 4 because it literally, I mean, it did something, but it didn't do the justice that I wanted it to do. And number 1, it just blended in with my skin, but I didn't feel like it really did anything. I was kind of using it more as like a base for all of my stuff so that I could blend easier, because I knew these were cheap shadows, so I know I needed help blending because that's always an issue with cheaper shadows. But, yep, that's all I can say about this. Again, it is called The Big Bang by LA Colors, their Shadow by Number palette, and that's all I gotta say. So, hope y'all have a wonderful day, or night, whatever you're watching, whenever you're watching. See ya. Well, hey, wait a second. Okay, I'm being awkward, I know, but if you are new, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. You should, all the new people, you should subscribe, and everybody else, like, comment, everything. Everybody do that. Just go ahead. Give me the love. Give me the support. I told you this would not be very long, but it's ended up being like 13 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Okay, thanks. Love you guys. Bye.